My boys, Thanksgiving just passed. And now we about to move into Christmas. And you know, with both holidays, a nice little feast usually comes along with them. But when it comes to Dragon Ball gaming content in 2024, neither Thanksgiving nor the Christmas feast can even compare to what we most likely are about to be feasting on in the year of 2024 with Dragon Ball games. This may be the best year ever when it comes to Dragon Ball gaming, and I am not lying when I say that to you, my boys. There is so much going on, and that could be going on for the Dragon Ball series, and we're gonna get into all that in this video today. Now, the first thing we're gonna start off with is, well, the most common thing on the channel, and that's Xenoverse related stuff, because that's gonna be quick and easy to knock out, right? When it comes to Xenoverse 2, we expected more DLC content. Of course, it's already been confirmed, along with the next gen versions of this game that have already been confirmed at the same time. That's a nice little feast right there in its own for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, right? But then let's move on to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Dragon Ball FighterZ is most likely going to be getting its actual rollback netcode update released this year. The reason I say that is because I believe Blaze Blue Cross Tag had its beta for its rollback, because it did get rollback netcode at some point. It had its beta around, like, I believe January or December of one year, and then 2 to 3 months later the actual version of rollback came out for PC, and I believe it took one more month for it to come to consoles. Now remember, with FighterZ rollback, there also is the FighterZ next gen update that is coming at the same time. Now, I don't know for sure whether these two are going to be like released at the exact same time, but I do assume that they will be, considering that rollback is meant to be for the next gen versions of Dragon Ball FighterZ in PS5 and Xbox Series X, and of course it'll be on PC as well. Now sadly, if you're someone who's still on the previous gen with PS4 and Xbox One, you will not be getting that rollback update, but still, again, FighterZ is going to be eating with that. And then I just do not see FighterZ not taking the opportunity to add in more DLC when a game is going to be getting a lot of hype added to it. Like, the FighterZ rollback is going to add so much hype to the game and bring so many people back. I don't see them not taking advantage of that with more DLC. And then you also got to think, the characters from the Dragon Ball superhero movie are just sitting there waiting to be put into that game right there as well. So Dragon Ball FighterZ is looking like it's gonna be feasting in 2024. What else do we have coming in this year? We have more Kakarot DLC coming in this year. What else besides that though? The big hitter, and I mean big hitter, my boys. The potential release of Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is upon us. Now, we still have no official gameplay trailer or anything along those lines, but I'm assuming that it will be at the Battle Hour 2024, and there are some hints that they're putting out there that it will be at Battle Hour 2024, like I made that video on in regards to Budokai Tenkaichi 4. And if that game does drop in 2024, along with the stuff I've already gone over, that right there alone makes this the best year for Dragon Ball gaming without a doubt. I mean, you still got Xenoverse 2 going strong, you got FighterZ going strong, you got Kakarot DLC, which they have been very, very good in the last couple ones, with the Trunks one, then the Bardock one, then the World Tournament. All three of those were good DLCs. And then again, the potential of Budokai Tenkaichi 4 in 2024 at the same time. But what else? Because we're not done yet. There still is more in terms of content for Dragon Ball gaming that will be coming in the year of 2024. We got the Dragon Ball Super card game that will be coming out. Now, personally, I have not played it or really done much research into it, but if it is a fun card game, that is something I'll take all day, every day for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, because I will say the Kakarot card game that they did have going for a bit, I believe they discontinued it. I don't think the service is up for it anymore. I don't know for sure. It's been so long since I played it, but that card game was pretty damn fun. If it's anything like that, I will truly enjoy the Dragon Dragon Ball Super card game when that comes out as well. But then you also gotta think, my boys, Dragon Ball Daima is going to be releasing in the fall of 2024, I believe. And when you get a new anime and new stuff like that in Dragon Ball, well, it usually always comes to the games. So that's more DLC most likely for Xenoverse 2. More DLC potentially for a Dragon Ball FighterZ. And, I mean, even more content for Budokai Tenkaichi 4, just saying. I mean, the possibility is out there. Again, we don't know when that game is going to releasing, but I do assume it will be in the year of 2024. Think about how much stuff I just went over for Dragon Ball Gaming. Like I said in the beginning of this video, the feast is about to be on a whole new kind of level when it comes to Dragon Ball games in the year of 2024. It is looking so good. Like I said, probably the best year ever when it comes to Dragon Ball gaming. And I'm not even including things like Dokkan and Legends because I really don't follow those two. But of course, those two things, those two games will still be getting new content. We'll most likely get content from Dragon Ball Daima when that releases as well. So there is no shortage of content coming in the year of 2024 when it comes to not only Dragon Ball gaming, but Dragon Ball at the same time, because like I mentioned, Daima is going to be coming out in the year of 2024, not only giving us a new kind of anime, but also more content for all the games that I mentioned as well. The only one that I would be a little skeptical on any content from Daima actually being added into would be Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, because I mean, I don't know how necessarily they would do that, to be honest with you guys. But again, all the other games most likely will be getting content from Daima added into them at the same time. So it is just about to be an absolute feast when it comes to 2024 and Dragon Ball gaming. Now, personally, the two things that I'm most excited for at this moment in time, this could change because your boy is trying to get back into fighters, right? But at this moment in time, it is definitely the Xenoverse 2 content, seeing the next gen version of that game along with whatever future DLCs that they have planned for us, finally finding out that mysterious character that was teased in the free update trailer. Very, very excited for that. And then, of course, Budokai Tenkaichi 4, whatever the hell they end up naming that game. I do not think it's actually going to be called Budokai Tenkaichi 4, but that is like the placeholder name that the community has put out for it. That is probably my most excited thing for the year of 2024 if it actually does release like I think it will be. And then again, the Xenoverse 2 content is definitely second, even though that is the main game on the channel. I mean, the hype for Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is just through the absolute roof. I just hope that they don't disappoint in any way, shape, or form when it comes to that game right there. And it does seem like at the very least they are giving it time to cook up and stir in that pot. Just get all the good juices out of that game, get it right before they actually do release it. Because you got to think, we got the first announcement trailer for that game, I mean, almost a year ago at this point. I believe it was in the beginning of March of this year, and here we are in December. So again, like 9 months ago is when we got the actual reveal trailer of that game. Hopefully we get the first gameplay trailer at this year's Battle Hour 2024. And if we do get that gameplay trailer, that does mean that this game will be coming out in 2024. Usually all anime games, once they get their first gameplay trailer, they do come out within, I would say, like the next 6 months, to be honest. I mean, look at Naruto Storm Connections. Got its first gameplay trailer around like April or something like that, I believe. Then came out in November of this year. Look at Jujutsu Kaisen. That got its first gameplay trailer a couple months ago and is already set to release in February. And that is just usually the trend with anime-based games. Once they get that first gameplay trailer, usually within the next 6 to 8-ish months, that game does end up releasing. So out of all this stuff though, out of all this goodness that we about to be feasting on, what are you most excited for? Down below in the comments. Let me know, because again, to me, Xenoverse 2 and Budokai Tenkaichi 4 are definitely at the top of my list. But what is it for you that you are most excited for and looking forward to the most in the year of 2024, which again, like I said, could be the best year ever for Dragon Ball gaming. But with that being said, my boys, till next time, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, hope you have a good one. Peace, y'all.